All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey everybody, how are you? How you doing? What's going on? Hey, it's Wednesday. It's Pet Peeve Wednesday is what it is. And we got a pet peeve, all right. It's coming at you. DeanBodi.com is the website. And we got the links on there. I want to get you to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. The other social link will get you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show YouTube channel. Let's get this Wednesday kicked off on the right foot. Good girl, Bodi. She's the good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. The good girl, Bodi, yeah. The best girl in the world, oh yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698, the Bodi hotline, fun line. Call the Bodi line. Say hi to Bodi. Say, hey, listen, Bodi, how are you? What's going on over there at DeanBodi Show? We'll make it a feature on the show. Say your name, where you're from. Say a pun, a riddle, a joke. Say something cute. Say something that's going on in your life. You want us to give you a little shout out or bring it up, some kind of topic or something that's bothering you? Hey, we'll help you. We'll help you get down the road. We'll take you out of that whole funky thing. We'll put you over in Goofy Land. We'll let you brew around and play around in there for a little while, and you come out a new person. All right. So look, man, we went all over the place today, kind of, sort of. And the other day when I went to take my dad's watch, those of you that listened to the previous episode talking about I have this beautiful piece of my father, his watch from way back. The guy was telling me it's a watch from the 1950s, very sleek and very beautiful. It's got a nice gold band on it and super, super nice. And the clasp needs to be fixed and, it needs the interworkings kind of to be checked out and get everything back to its working condition, back to its pristine condition. And the guy was closed the other day for the Jewish holiday, and that was very cool because when I told my mom about that, she goes, oh, if he's closed on Yom Kippur, that's the right guy for the job. Oh, yeah. And it turns out that this guy, when I went there today to bring the watch back, this little old guy comes out of the back. And he checks it out. He's looking at it. I'll fix it in about a week, okay? I'm like, all right. And he's like, I told him a little bit of the story about my father. He passed away when I was about 3.5 years old. This really means a lot to me, and I just want to get it back. And they're going to make it a little bit bigger because it was a little too tight. And, he told me that his birthday was on Rosh Hashanah. And I'm like, wow, this story's getting better. And the connection, I felt like my father was smiling down on me. And he actually held my hand and helped me find this place. Nice going, Midas Touch. Nice going, Midas Touch. Jeweler. Estate jeweler. So, it just happened. Sometimes, you find these magical things and you really can't put it in words. And what can I tell you? I'm still beaming from that entire experience and the way the connection was growing up Jewish and, bar mitzvah and the whole thing. And 3 years of torturous Hebrew school. And you have no idea, those of you that have never gone through that. But all in all, there was that connection there, that spiritual connection from my father. And I really felt it big time today. I know we've all had that happen to us from time to time, and it's really special. It really hit me hard today. So before I get all teary-eyed and get all choked up and then I can't do the rest of the show, I'm going to switch gears because we handled the watch. From there, I cruised on over to Best Buy and looked around and wanted to see what's going on over there. I like walking in that store, and it definitely feels different. Everyone's wearing masks and all that stuff, and needless to say, but I love looking at the new TVs, and I like walking around there and the computers and all these other stuff. It's really a cool store to walk around. And thank God they're still open. And, the guy was helping me look at computers, and I wanted to help my mom out with getting a little bit of a larger screen for her, a monitor and a desktop instead of the laptop that she's got. It'll be more visually awesome, and it'll look better. It'll be bigger. And I'm excited. I got a fantastic deal. And we got the Geek Squad coming down there. I'm in Texas. They're going to handle it in Florida. And it's funny. At first, the guy was like, no, I can't get it done. Doesn't look like they're doing any service. And I'm like, well, Florida, of all states, I'm really surprised because they just opened up everything. Everything's getting back into cruising businesses and all. I guess they're leading the charge in front of all the other states, and I said, I'm surprised of all the states that would have a problem. I don't see Florida being one of them. So he checked it out again, and it turned out he decided to schedule it separately from the delivery of the computer. So one gets shipped on one day, the Geek Squad comes out on the other day. I love the Geek Squad. They've come out and done TVs in my place, and hooked the big screen TV up in Mom's before. Now they're coming out to give her the computer. They'll give her the quick 1, 2, 3, make sure everything's set up right. They download the virus protection and all that stuff at no charge. Oh, I'm so excited. Best Buy, you rock. Hey, Millie.
Yeah, he went to Best Buy and got his mom a great deal on a computer today. Maybe we should go. Oh, yeah, wow, he said, yeah, we should go there. We could use a new one. Wow, DeanBodi gives great advice.
So that being said, from Best Buy, then I cruised back home. What was wild about going over by Best Buy? It's over by restaurants like Olive Garden and the big Chinese buffet and all of these restaurants over there. The taco place and Chuck E. Cheese's is over there and all of this stuff. And I got into the Uber, because I took the Uber all around today, and I'm working from the back seat and I'm doing stuff from my phone. It's really cool, frees me up. And I can work and cruise around at the same time. Love it. So, that being said, we were cruising. I said to the driver, I'm like, ever since this pandemic started, I have not done the restaurant thing yet. I haven't even gone and sat down. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel it. I'm like, what do? You go in there. Start off wearing the mask. And then I guess once you get in and they do what they got to do, you have permission to take it off and sit down and eat. And I guess the servers come with their shields and all that stuff. Hey, I'll wait till everything gets back to a little bit more of a normalcy. It's just not my cup of tea. So we got Uber Eats in the meantime. I'm not afraid of the kitchen. This kid can cook. And that's how we do it over here. But man, let's get this world back to where it needs to be, and let's get it all dialed in. Come on now, we can do it. We're going to come out of this bigger, better, and stronger. Make sure you take care of yourself and keep your immune system strong so you can take care of somebody else. So after that, we cruised home, and Bodi was wait a minute. Before we went home, before I got into that Uber after Best Buy, I walked over to PetSmart and hooked Bodi up with some bully sticks. I got her some little dog bone treats. I got her some new toys, Halloween toys. We got her a little Frankenstein squeaky toy. And we got her a little pumpkin with a scary face toy. Oh, yeah. And we got little Kong tennis balls. The Kong tennis balls, the ones that squeeze when she bites them. She's all dialed in. Bully sticks galore, the ones that she really likes. And, hey, happy Bodi, happy me. So, listen. Without further ado, she's the good girl Bodi. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. The good girl Bodi, yeah. The best girl in the world, oh yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698. Bodi Hotline Fun Line. Call the Bodi line. Man, got the links on there. DeanBodi.com. Get your email on there. We'll put it on the list as we're compiling a list and we're getting ready to figure out how we're going to do it. My hosting site's giving me some ideas. Transcripts or do some kind of newsletter or I don't know. It's like sometimes I get a little discombobulated and I got too many things in my brain when it comes to all of this social media stuff and how it works. And, I kind of learn this in bite-sized chunks. I am not the computer whiz, but I just kind of learn it as I go. And sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, but we just going at our pace. We're not going anywhere. We're coming at you daily because DeanBodi knows. Life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. So listen. Everyone knows it's windy, 'cause windy has stormy eyes that captures the sound of lies. And windy's got wings to fly above the clouds. Who's reaching out from under a stairway, smiling at everybody she sees? Who's reaching out to capture a moment? Everyone knows it's windy. So, then we go home. And we get all dialed in. We go check the mail, and Bodi and I go walking around. And another building across from us, or another apartment complex, has a little dog park in the center of it when they did some remodeling and stuff. So we walked over there, And Bodi did her business, and we sat there, and, I bring water in her bowl and a Bodi stick so she can chill. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody's dog comes flying out of one of the apartments, gets underneath the fence, and gets into the park and starts running around harassing Bodi. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. I don't use a leash on my dog and can't control my animals, and he's running and chasing his dog. Bodi handled it just fine, but this dog is slobbering all over the place, is excited to see Bodi, to the point where it got so overwhelmed and out of control. Bodi was like, dial it down, dude. And there was a male dog, Bodi's female. And the funny thing is, this dog is not only slobbering out of its mouth, but it starts to go pee at the same time, and then the poop starts coming out the other side. Every bodily function started happening at the same time, and I'm like, this dog is flipping out. Bodi has got this guy so cranked up and so fired up that every single bodily fluid is coming out of this dog at the same time. And I said to the guy, wow, that's interesting. I don't even know if that's even possible, And I said to him, when I used to do stupid things like drink too much and do drugs back in the day, that would happen to me. Because you can't control anything. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. So he started laughing. I think he was kind of laughing. But then, to cap it all off, the dog comes around, his dog gets by her water bowl and pees inside the water bowl in the water. What a perfect shot. This guy's got so much going on, and he still has the focus to aim it right into the water bowl. And I'm like, okay, I think we're done here. And the guy's like, oh, sorry about that. I got a hose over there if you want to. Hose? I need to bleach the whole thing, sterilize it, put it in some kind of, frozen freezer for a while to kill everything, and then we're okay again. A hose. So we finally got out of there, and we're walking back to our place. And guess who she sees? Her favorite UPS guy, Jerry. Oh, everything's all better again. She's pulling me. My shoulder's getting yanked out of my socket. She's so excited to see Jerry. So we're hanging out with Jerry. Jerry's talking, and we're talking about all kinds of stuff. He's all stressed out because he knows the holiday season's coming. And the way the world is now, the online ordering is going to be probably double, triple, quadruple that it was last year, as opposed to going into like a store during the holidays. I think that's what's going to be happening. So he's going to be extra slammed. So he's just kind of, you can see the stress in this guy. But anyway, he's a great guy. We love him, and we love our mail lady too. They're so cool. We've been knowing them for over 5.5 years. And Bodi knows and remembers everybody and her friends she's got. So, plus the UPS YouTube channel, we got some videos on there of Bodi playing with Jerry. Super special stuff. Warm fuzzies for me. I'm all goofy and getting all goosebumpy right now just thinking about it. So, while we're talking to Jerry, guess who comes around the corner? Here comes this young kid with his new little pit bull, slobbering and yanking this kid all the way, so tugging and pulling him all the way because he wants a piece of Bodi. I'm like, what's going on with the dogs? Is every dog slobbering tonight? When they see Bodi, everybody goes out of control. There's a guy on the 3rd floor for me who's got a pit bull. When he sees Bodi, he loses his mind. Bodi runs around and zigzags back and forth, teases him and plays with them. It's like, geez, Bodi doesn't want anybody to be too aggressive, but she likes to play and be playful. But some of these dogs are a little mental. Let's get real. So tonight, back-to-back slobber fest. And, man, we finally made it back. And Bodi was like, can we get back to the house? Because it was time. So when I come back, a big box of Omaha New York strip steaks was waiting for me. I was wondering where they were last time. Because last time I got the meatballs, last time the chicken breast came, last time the yellowfin tuna steaks came, I'm like, I could have sworn that I ordered the New York strip party pack too. Guess what came today? Oh yeah, about 12 of them. So I was like, I knew that I got those. I don't know why they came separate. I don't know, days later or whatever. Oh, I don't know, probably a week later. So maybe they had to stock back up on New York Strip. So my neighbor next door, my new neighbor, who gave me a couple cool hats he had that his son got from Dallas Cowboy Stadium or whatever, and he had some glassware he was giving away from his old house when he moved, and being friendly and all. So I said, hey, and he always likes to grill out back. I said, you know what? I'm going to give this guy 4 of my New York strip steaks. I'm going to go be neighborly. So I walked over there, knock, knock, knock. He answered, and I said, here you go, man. Here's some New York strip steaks from Omaha Steak. Thought you might enjoy it. You gave me some hats, couple glasses. Here you go. Enjoy. He was like, oh, all right. Thank you very much. And I was like, have a good night. Hey, it doesn't take much. Let's keep the good vibe around this as much as possible. God knows we need it. You never know when you need to call on a neighbor for help with something or whatever. And it's nice having good vibes around you. However you got to do it, get it done. I normally don't really want to talk to anybody for the most part. The apartment living, you feel like you're surrounded by everybody. It's getting a little bit old. I've been here, I don't know, it's going to be going on 8 years when we hit next February. But the bottom line is, I don't really... Look, I can handle it and all, don't get me wrong, but as far as privacy, really, and having some space and all, I'm looking forward to when I have the capability or when I can do it financially, hopefully sooner than later, hopefully another year or two from now, maybe we can make a move and upgrade. We'll see. You just got to keep working and keep moving forward. And in the meantime, I'm very grateful and thankful for everything that I have. The whole connection with my dad's watch, going to Midas Touch Estate Jewelers. The guy's birthday was on Rosh Hashanah. I'm flipping out a little bit about that whole connection thing. You never know when it's going to come. Boom. Comes down like lightning sometimes, right? Man, I'm having a great time talking about all this today. Did all kinds of cool stuff today. This is what we do here, DeanBodi. This is our daily life stories, our DeanBodi Show. This is what this is all about. Hey, look, that's how we roll over here. Everyone knows it's windy, 'cause windy has stormy eyes that captures the sound of lies. And windy's got wings to fly above the clouds. Do dee da 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 dee ba do da dee da 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 dee ba dee do dee 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 da ya ba da dee da dee dee ba da 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 da. All right, good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. Best girl in the world, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698. Call it, say something cool. Let's keep the joy vitamin going. Bodi gives it to me, I give it to you, and we all go through things during the day, the up and down, like the roller coasters of life. You keep moving forward. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. And we're going to come out of this bigger, better, and stronger. Don't bathe in the COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic. You take care of yourself, and you keep your immune system strong, and everything's going to be good. So, that being said, have an awesome day. We're coming at you tomorrow. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.